Just wanted to do a little update here on a single father on a situation with my daughter here. I've made a few videos here. I hope others can relate for their good. I'm just being vulnerable. I'm doing what I believe God puts in my spirit, speaking on. So I just wanted to update that, my daughter was in a facility, and, one of the things she wrote on her paper when she was doing all this, working on herself, and they were figuring out some of her triggers and just her life stuff, four of the top things that triggered her, she put on there was her mother, her living environment, which is at her mother's. Change triggers her, and people yelling at her. I only say that because, ever since she's been out, she's made it up in her mind, as much as her narcissistic mother is trying to groom her and get her back. And my daughter has set boundaries. It's a beautiful thing. And I know it's very hard. She's not only come out of a facility, but her boyfriend broke up with her while she's in there after 10 months. You're talking about crushed. Like, we all know breakups can be hard. And she's only 16. She really loved this boy. And he burned her, done her wrong, left her at her worst. And that's fine. That's fine. She going, you know how God works. So, but she's been with her dad. She went and spent almost a whole week with her best friend to comfort her, to help be with her. And then she came back to dad's, and she's been doing great. It's just amazing. So if anybody can send up some extra prayers for me and my daughter, because we know this battle is in the unseen world, trying to ruin us, rip us from our family and friends. I could use any extra prayers continuously. And I thank everybody for prayers. I would take prayer over money or anything any day. Prayer is our weapon. And I just want to say, anybody that can pray that she stays with her father and heals and gets in the right environment, and that God continues to touch her and lead her to do big things for God and walk in her purpose and fulfill the will that the Father has for her. I'd appreciate that, and just for her protection from her mother. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to speak against mothers or anybody in particular. I don't care if it's a father. If they're bad for your own kid, that's pretty bad as a parent. But anyways, just wanted to update a little bit. My daughter's doing a lot better. Keep praying for her, please, everybody. I appreciate y'all a lot. God bless. Much love.